Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for coming on here today. Today I am doing a reading your assumptions about me video. So this will be interesting. I have a little bit of anxiety, to be honest, but you know, it's cool, we'll get through it. But I'm just awkward and it'll be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start off with like a lighter one because some of these are pretty interesting. So, a lot of you guys are like so sweet. You're sweet and down to earth. Generally a nice person. Wow, so sweet. Just gonna start off with those ones, get the ball rolling. I'm just kidding. Okay, so let's really get into one. This one says, you are a spender, shopping, aesthetics, etc. So, I feel like people always think this about bloggers, like they must be such spenders, like they have all this stuff, you know, and blah, 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 blah. I honestly am not that much of a spender. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a spender. Like, I like to buy things, but a lot of the stuff that you see me post or get, I hardly buy any of my own clothes anymore. I don't remember the last time I've actually bought a piece of clothing for myself. Unless it was like a bag or something, I never buy my own stuff. The only stuff I do buy that usually I don't get gifted is like home stuff. So home decor, my bar cart, prized possession, all that kind of stuff. So that stuff I don't get for free and I do pay for and I save up for it. But almost all of my things that I get clothing wise are all gifted. So I'm really not that much of a spender. Like I get a lot of stuff for free, which is a great perk to being a blogger because if it wasn't for that, I would for sure be a spender. So you're halfway right, but not exactly. I'm dead. Someone said that you take forever to post your presets. A girl is too excited. So sweet. My presets are almost here. We are just about done with them. It's been taking a while, mostly my fault. I've been kind of slacking on them, but they are almost here, you guys, I promise. And I'm so excited for you guys to use them and see them. It's gonna be awesome. So next one, you're so passionate about fashion. Whatever happened to your store Bis? So I get this question all the time because I never addressed it and I was gonna make a YouTube video explaining kind of what happened, why I decided to stop my store, but I don't think I ever did. I mean, correct me if I did. I honestly don't remember. It's bad that I don't remember if I did or not. But I decided to stop my store Bis. First of all, I didn't like doing it. I thought when I first started blogging that I needed something else to do because I never thought that blogging was gonna be my full-time career. So I started Bis because I was like, oh, it'd be awesome to own a clothing store. I feel like I would love that. So I started it and ended up hating it. I did not like buying the clothes. I did not like doing inventory, sending things out, the promoting part. I thought I would love it and it's just weird how much I didn't like it. I don't know, I just think it's kind of crazy how God makes things happen too, because my blog was growing like crazy and my store was like kind of growing, but not really. And I started making tons of money in blogging to the point where I could have been full-time. So I was like, there's no point for me doing this store when I don't even like it. I'm making way more money blogging. So why do the store if I don't like it? And I genuinely love blogging. Why don't I spend all of my time doing blogging? So I ended up just stopping the store, and so I kind of opened it with my parents too. And I was like, we can always go back to it, you know, in the future if we want to get back into something like that. But for right now, it is stopped. I just didn't love it. You got to do something you love. And I absolutely love blogging. I want to work all day long. It's my favorite thing in the world. So I'm really happy about this decision, but I know some of you guys are sad, which is really sweet that you guys like the store. I mean, that means a lot to me, but yeah. In a nutshell, that is why I stopped my store. So it may be coming back in the future. I don't know. Right now, it's not looking like it will, but anything can happen, obviously. I did not ever see my life going this way. So yeah, I'm kind of leaving it out there. You're so sweet and down to earth. I can be sweet. I am very down to earth. I'll give you that. I really don't get along with anyone who isn't down to earth. I know that sounds really bratty, but I just don't like people who aren't down to earth. I'm like, why can't you just be real, you know? So that's something. I assume you don't want kids for a while. Yeah, I don't want kids for probably five more years. I want to start before I turn 30. I'm only 23 right now, so a little time more with Brandon. We're just loving spending marriage together and we're not really ready to take that step yet. We do want kids, but not yet. We want time to travel and stuff too. So there you go. You and Brandon are both extroverted. Y'all, I'm not at all. Like, the most introverted person you will ever meet. And that's why I think blogging is really hard for me, because It's really good most of the time because I can stay home, do my thing on my laptop, love it. But when I have to go to events and interact with people and go up to people, it gives me such a bad anxiety, like I can't even think about it. I'm going on a Bogger trip in a week or so, and just the thought of like being with people 24/7 for like 3 days, I'm like, I can't. So definitely something I'm working on, but I'm probably the most introverted person you'll ever meet. I try to hang out with people at least twice a week, but honestly, if it was up to me, I'd stay home every day. So it's so bad, it's so bad. I seem really outgoing and extroverted, but I'm very shy, very introverted when you meet me. And yeah, I'm always introverted, but I am shy when you meet me at first too, but I warm up, you know what I'm saying? That Arizona was a hard move for you and to be away from fam. It was a hard move, but honestly, the best decision we ever made. I'm not sad anymore. I miss my family so much, obviously, but I'm not nearly as sad as I was. I used to miss my mom legit every day, and I still do. Mom, I love you. But I have gotten to the point where I love our life here. I love our friends here. I love our church here. I honestly can't see us moving back anytime soon because I love it so much here, other than families at home. So that's awesome. It's cool how like God made that all happen. Anyways, your job makes you insecure. I'm a pretty secure person, just because, you know, I believe in what Jesus says about me. He's made me perfect, I'm in his image, you know, I believe that truth about myself, but I would be lying if I said that it is really hard seeing beautiful, perfect girls online all day, every day. A lot of my job is being on Instagram and commenting just with the new algorithm and stuff. And just looking at everyone's perfect life on there, it's really hard. And I think that's what makes me insecure, is just being on social media 24/7. It's not necessarily like I'm insecure. It's more just the fact that I have to look at that all day long. It kind of just feeds that into my head. If I had it my way, I would not want to be on social media nearly as much as I am right now. So I don't think I'm an insecure person. I do think the more time I spend on social media, just seeing those things, that's what makes me insecure. So there you go. Okay. This one is probably the question that drives me crazy, like my biggest pet peeve, or one of my bigger pet peeves, because it's not true. And actually, I'll just say the question first. I got a lot of these. I think this was like the most common question I got on here, and it's that you can eat what you want and you don't gain weight. Y'all, that is not true. And it's true for some people, I feel like, but I'm like, I wish that was me. Are you kidding me? That's not me. To be honest, in college, I gained about 25 pounds and lost it all because I learned how to eat healthy and eat the right amount and not overeat, and also just working out and living a healthy lifestyle. So I taught myself those things, but it does not mean just because. It's hard because on Instagram, people see a sliver of what I put on my stories and what I put on my Instagram posts. They see a sliver of that and make assumptions, which I think is the hardest part of my job, because people make assumptions about my marriage, my life, how easy my life is, and I'm going down a rabbit trail and I just need to chill myself. But I work really hard for the body I do have, and I'm very proud of myself. I work out 5 days a week. No one saw me on the treadmill last night running and walking 5 miles, or going to bar every day, or having my green smoothies for breakfast. But all that being said, yes, I post Cheetos on my story. Does it mean I down a whole bag of Cheetos every day? No, it just means I have a few Cheetos a day, or get a Diet Coke, you know? It's like, doesn't mean I can eat whatever I want and not gain weight. Just saying that I eat very healthy, and I just aim to have mostly vegetables, fruit, low carb, low dairy, work out 5 days a week. So yes, I work very hard for my body. I'm not naturally thin. Hey, I love McDonald's ice cream cones, but I go to the McDonald's drive-thru, I get an ice cream cone, I have about 2 bites, and then I hand it off to Brandon. Like, there's so many things. Yes, I post about getting an ice cream cone, and I mean, there are times where I down that whole thing. It's so good. But just saying, just because a sliver of my life I put on my Instagram stories that I'm eating Cheetos or that I'm out to eat, you guys don't see the full picture. So all that to say, I can very easily gain weight. It's bad. But I watch myself, I work out, I eat right. I do splurge at times, but I just know my body and how to control it. And so that may come across as I'm naturally thin, but I'm not. So there we go. Next question. I think this will be our last one, or maybe I'll do a few. You were in a sorority. I was not in a sorority. I only went to college for a year and then dropped out. Yikes. You like being a blogger instead of working a 9-to-5 job in an office? Yes. This job is my dream. I love being a blogger. I would die if I was in an office. I worked in real estate for my dad for a while, and being in the office all day long, drove me crazy. You don't drink soda. Do you guys even know me? No, just kidding. I love Diet Coke so much. It's okay if you don't know. I literally get a Diet Coke every day. It's really bad. So I love soda. I don't drink other sodas, but I do drink Diet Coke, which is probably, I know it's bad for me, but I love it. So, and I think that's about it. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry I went on a rabbit trail there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave any comments, questions, concerns in the comments and I will answer them. Thanks again for following my vlog channel. If you don't, make sure to subscribe. You guys are the best and I hope you have a good rest of your week.